You know, it's so typical. I'm switching out from our beautiful gold into our one-of-a-kind rare mine finds from J. King. So don't mind me as I highlight some of our beautiful pieces coming up in this hour. We are continuing live on Facebook. So again, for the past 25 years, our #1 jewelry line here at HSN is Rare Finds by J. King. All handcrafted jewelry. And I want to share with everyone some of the specials that are going to be coming up for you in this hour. Okay, first off, this is new for the event and never ever before at a special event price like we're offering at $109.98. So this was originally $154. This is what we are talking, and Jay has been talking about the most collectible color in lapis. All 100% individually. Each piece cut by hand, each piece beautifully matched with 4 flex payments today, unheard of, under $30 to get this at home. And when we meet Jay in just a few moments, he's gonna tell you we have very, very limited this quality of lapis coming up in the next couple of years. So with that being said, I would not wait too long. Then we have some special treats that are gonna be coming your way. This happens to be gorgeous coral accented. What a fun design. So you have orange coral with black spinel. Looks like sizzling black diamonds. This is just what Jay would say, a nutty, nutty special, needless to say, at $89.98. It is a customer pick when we offered it at $139.50. So that's pretty unheard of. Big surprises coming your way. An amazing showstopper. Oh, you know what else we have? Larimar. Last time Jay brought to us Larimar, it's gonna be coming up a little later. Sold out in less than 3 minutes. So for those who are just tuning in, J. King travels the world. I mean, truly, in some of the most, sometimes risky areas, if I do say so. But the whole point and concept is finding one-of-a-kind, unique, rare mine finds. And through there, with his amazing, talented team, his design, he designs many of the pieces, his fabulous craftsmen go from there and hand create each and every piece that comes your way. I always love these photos and these video footages of J. King because every single place you've been, Jay, there's a story behind it. But before we get going, we're gonna jump into the way I know we both love getting started our shows with a 5 and 5. Take a look. Alrighty, starting off. So what is a 5 and 5? We have 5 specials, 1 minute each, at crazy, crazy special sale prices. So we're gonna start off with our multi-gemstone necklace. It's basically a 5-segment multi-gemstone necklace that is a customer pick at $196. Today, it's $117.95, fewer than 100. So you're gonna hear a lot of that are currently available for you. And you simply just choose if you would like the turquoise, I'm sorry, that's the pink opal, which is also accented with the turquoise, or the all amethyst. My goodness, the length on here is 40 inches in length. Jay, I hate to not even say a proper hello, but 30 seconds. This is a killer way to get started this afternoon.
Got like 12 seconds, but you left me with 12 seconds, Lynn. No, this breaks apart. They make bracelets. Those are magnetic. You need to show them they're magnetic, yeah. The closures. So they break apart. Again, just a stupid, stupid price. You couldn't even build it for that.
No, and a customer favorite at the original price. Already, Angie's looking gorgeous in this 2-strand. This is new red skin turquoise. Each turquoise comes from a very special place that J. King brings to us. I will tell you, not only is this special, that's another crazy special opportunity buy at $139.95. That was originally $200. Everything on the day for FlexPay, including J. King. So great opportunity, 30 seconds, Jay. Red skin, this is new red skin turquoise.
Yeah, this is new red skin turquoise, and this is a new deposit. But this is that's all natural turquoise. And look at the size of these pieces. You know, like this is humongous, humongous. I designed this, we have just very few. Here again, this is something you couldn't build for that price, but that is, I just want everybody to know, that's solid turquoise. You're using about over probably 5, maybe even 6 pounds of rough in big chunks of turquoise to actually cut that, to be able to do that necklace.
I only wish we had hundreds of those, but like everything in the...
I'd go broke if we did.
I would imagine, Jay, for sure. Okay, we love the longer chains. I know it's always been a huge customer request, and this happens to be 36 inches, all beautiful precious sterling silver, turquoise and amethyst, amethyst combination, one of my favorite combinations. I have fewer than 60. $119.95, no doubt our best price ever offered. 532-146, yet another customer pick at $196.25. Look at the color of that natural turquoise is gorgeous, Jay.
If you look at them, this is 3 feet, you know, and this is very contemporary, very modern. But what's really cool with this, if you look at even the amethyst and how the turquoise is set, so no matter how they turn, right, you can flip these over, you've got turquoise on both sides. These are all individually hand done. Again, this was so popular. It's amazing. We just don't have, we're not gonna be able to bring it back. We wouldn't bring it back. We just got a few left. So take advantage of it. And look at the quality of the turquoise and the amethyst on this, just to die for.
Beautiful, and that's front and back. They're all bezel set in those sterling silver settings, so if it flips over, you're still seeing the beauty of the gemstones. Okay, let's talk strawberry leaf quartz, a very unique find here, and this amazing match of the green quartz. But here's the best part, everyone. You're receiving the necklace, and I'm double checking as I'm reading this, and the earrings, Jay, at $69.95. What a look here. 4 flex payments, under $20 to bring this home. It's a customer pick at $139. 130 lucky people are gonna be able to own. There's lots of different color quartz. I've never seen this beautiful combination together, Jay.
Okay, and these are natural quartzes too. Okay, so the strawberry leaf, actually, believe it or not, that green quartz comes from the same exact deposit that the strawberry quartz comes from. This comes from a deposit in Brazil. These are natural colored quartzes. They look fake, right? This is something that almost looks too good to be true. It looks faux, it's not. And again, come on. I mean, the price on this, and you're getting the earrings and the necklace. Just if I told you what the sterling silver finding cost, the extender chain, you would go, yes. How is that even possible?
And it's not even costume. I mean, my goodness. Okay, so our final 5 and 5 is a goodie. This is genuine coral and beautiful turquoise. We have the pendant, and we have this 18.5 inch matching necklace, and most of the necklaces, just about everyone, is gonna come with a 2 3/4 inch sterling silver adjustable finding in the back. Jay, I would say this is definitely part of the very specialized gallery collection. Rare to have in a 5 and 5.
This was a centerpiece on the gallery collection. Here again, the necklace and the pendant were the only things that didn't sell out. They just have a few of these left. There's just no way that you could even build this stuff and sell it at this price. Look at the quality of the turquoise in this. Look at the quality of the coral. Look at the craftsmanship, everything in the pendant. The pendant is removable, by the way. 3-dimensional, comes with a 2 3/4 inch extender chain. So you can wear it up, you can wear it down. You know, you can accessorize with it. This is part of the gallery collection. So you couldn't even, everything at 5 and 5, you can't build them for what we're selling them for.
Well, there's a wrap on our 5 and 5. What a 5 and 5 it was. We did sell out of the turquoise and amethyst. We'll keep you updated on all of our 5 and 5s. All righty, now we're gonna get started with a beautiful, beautiful afternoon in store for everyone. And I wanted to mention, Jay, we're also, again, live on Facebook. So we love hearing your testimonials. You have any questions or recommendations, I can just jump those questions right back to Jay. And after you place your call, hold on the line. We'd love to hear from you. Share a testimonial with somebody maybe who is making their very first purchase today. And I said, Jay, in the beginning, just about 25 years, you've been bringing to us these rare, one-of-a-kind designs and unique mine finds. So with that, we're gonna jump right into, you better believe it, this is golden cat's eye, rare, unique, custom, won't ever see yourself coming and going. The necklace is a full 36 inches in length. It was originally $119. It's $99.95 with 4 flex payments. And then we have the matching drop earring. Do you see? This is a perfect close-up so you can see what's happening to these amazing stones. $42.50. Jay, tell us, now we've heard of cat's eye, or maybe you haven't. We're gonna explain why we call it that, but I'm loving this color of cat's eye. How beautiful is that?
Okay, well, the thing I will say about this reminds me of I call my wife the blonde one, okay? That's her name. Okay, so I refer to her as the blonde one. All my friends, everybody I know, like when they ask me something, I say it's the blonde one, right? It's so that everybody knows it's my wife, Sheila, right? Every time I work with this material, it reminds me of my wife. It's very unique, different, totally classy, and it's always got a gleam and sparkle about it, okay? Because she gleams and glows, trust me, and she's total class, and that's what this is. And this is actually a form of tiger's eye, okay? Cat's eye is the effect that you're seeing here. And tiger's eye has the effect of cat's eye, which is that kind of like natural glow. They also call it chatoyancy, where it's chatoyant. You can see this, especially these longer designs, is 36 inch. There's all kinds of different ways that you can utilize the design in itself. It comes with a sterling silver hook and eye finding, so that you can actually, you're buying one design, but you got numerous different looks that you can get with that one purchase. This, of all the tiger's eye material, there's 3 primary colors, right? So the gold, which is the most predominant, and then you have the red and then the blue. Those are the 3 you normally get. About 10 years ago, this color popped up. I can't tell you how many times, every time I have this, it sells out. I can't tell you how many times they've approached me and asked me to do a Today Special with this material. And I always have the same exact response on it. Impossible, right? I mean, literally less than 5% of all the material that I get from Namibia, from my tiger eye miner, okay, where they mine this, less than 5%, maybe not even that, is this color. This is a really rare, really unique, very, very unusual color. And it's more of a blonde. They call it, actually, I know we're calling it gold in here, but it's more of a blonde color. It's kind of got that, it almost, in some instances, almost has like a butterscotch amber color to it.
Ooh, I like that. And back with all the wonderful neutrals, again, it's just so fun to be able to have pieces like this, even though it's a collectible, fun gemstone color that is constantly changing because of that chatoyancy, that cat's eye effect that you get. I said this earlier, even with like the color I'm wearing, the color Angie's in navy, this is that go-to piece that it glistens, it gleams, it's so pretty on, and that length enables you to wear it longer, or you can double it up. Real quickly, we're gonna say right off the bat, hi to Susie, who's joining us from Oregon. Susie, you're live on the air with Lynn. Please meet Jay King.
Oh, I've met Jay King. I'm the girl from that bought the 4-foot-tall, 5-drawer lockable tool chest to hold all my Jay King jewelry.
That's a smart idea.
That is a great idea. I'm thinking about marketing those. I never even thought about it. Plus, they're sturdy and you can lock them, Yes. That's a good idea.
Heavy, so they can't just pick it up and leave with it.
Oh, that's funny. Susie, for our new shoppers, you obviously love Jay King. What is it most that you love about the jewelry he brings to us?
Oh, the craftsmanship and the beauty of it. The last thing I bought, that I got recently, last couple days, was that Tanzanite necklace. It is so cool and smooth. The colors are just so lovely. I held it up against my face and just had to keep it there for a while.
Oh, that's the way it should be. That's one of my other favorite pieces, and that's, what would we say, like at least 50, if not more, carats of Tanzanite.
Oh, it's so pretty. I have a special request, though, before we leave.
Sure.
Jay King, would you please invent a red, white, and blue piece? Lapis, maybe, coral, and mother of pearl. That's the closest I can think of. But maybe a waterfall necklace. I need something patriotic.
I love that.
I never thought about that. Well, that's a great material selection. Wow. Okay, I'll tell you what, I'll work on that. You know, I never even thought about that. Especially this time of year and everything. That's a great idea.
Great idea, Susie.
Play with necklace, ring.
Yeah, I could even do like a pin pendant thing, kind of like not really a flag, but something that kind of would symbolize a flag.
That's a great idea.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Thank you so much, Susie. We appreciate it.
I trust you.
Okay, good suggestion. Bye-bye. You know, it's funny, Jay, because your buyers are always watching. I always say that. And again, we're going to go to Facebook because every time you're here, we get so busy. But they truly do listen. You listen, as do you, to your customers. So that's a great idea.
As soon as you're not looking, I've got a little piece of paper here. I'll write that down.
Jot it down.
But well, you know, I do, you know, a lot of them we try. And, you know, I can't bring everything. I take everything to heart. And we always try to develop. You know, anytime our viewers come up with an idea, in fact, you know, our extender chain, you know, even on this, necklace that Ange is showing right now, it was actually our viewers came up with the idea to hook put the sterling silver hook and eye to make it even more functional, right? To make it easier and more easy to accessorize with.
And that was years ago. You've been doing that for years and years, so it's so very true.
But I'm just giving credit where credit's due. Those were all call-ins. Those were all viewers. Yeah. Those were people who wrote us or who suggested things, and you know, we really take it to heart. I mean, you know, I'm always open to suggestions, especially if you got ideas about designs. Now, I wish you wouldn't have said that, because now I'm gonna have to go over here and start designing something red and blue.
In fact, you're going to have to do that.
I don't have a big attention span, all right? So I go right to that. This is totally cool.
This is so cool. It's coming up. I will tell you, this will never be repeated again. It's green amber. Let me say that again. Green amber and green calcite. One of the rarest of all the ambers, and what a beautiful combination here. The necklace is $124.98. Never, ever before have we done a special like that for FlexPays. And then we also have a handful, I'm just gonna bring up one of the earrings here, of the matching drop earrings in the green amber and the calcite. So they're $46.98 with 4 flex payments. It's not scheduled for full airing, but I gotta tell you, at that value, we might have to just come back and remind you of that, because it is beautiful. Okay, Jay, I'm gonna have you take this over, because in the very beginning of this hour, I previewed this lapis necklace. It's, again, 18 inches in length. I was mentioning the rarity of being able to get this premium color of lapis, let alone in a beautiful beaded necklace, let alone at not $154, at the best price of $109.98. And I gotta tell you, if you're new to J. King, start right here, my friends. Get this home with FlexPay. Under $30 will be your first monthly payment. You'll have it at home in the next few days with a 30-day money-back guarantee. But what a special treat. Jay, I was mentioning just yesterday, we had something similar that completely sold out in lapis. And please tell everybody what's happening in the world of lapis.
Well, you know, here's what's going. You know, believe it or not, you know, turquoise is extremely rare. You know, you don't even find turquoise on every continent. You know, there's the whole continents in the world, in the whole world, that don't have turquoise. Lapis is even rarer. There's only really there's specimens of lapis in different places in the world, but I'm talking with enough material that's productionable, and especially that's jewelry grade. There is some material in Chile. I've never had any luck with it. I know the miner. I've tried to deal with it. It's more like sodalite. It's got a lot of white in it. The material you're seeing here is all the A-grade material, okay? And this, I'm just telling you honestly. Now, if you've got some great lapis source, that's where you can get this grade A material like this, and you can get it in bulk, and you know, I can get a good value, I'm all ears, okay? You know, I'm telling you right now, I've got good connections. My connections are drying up. The materials that they have, they're not getting this grade of material anymore. They haven't for about it started 5 years ago. 3 years ago, I started to get a little worried. Last year, just totally, I tell you what, freaked out completely.
I remember that. You're like, Lynn, this is crazy.
Look, I went on 3 Lapis buying trips. I got skunked. I mean, I literally, and it's not cheap. These trips are not inexpensive. It costs a lot of money. Literally got skunked. Nothing. And the key thing here is the color. It's all about the color. It's all about the grade. Last year, toward the end of the year, I finally decided to throw in the towel, and it's just going to run as far as I can run with it. I'm using my stash. Okay, I've been acquiring this for 15 years. I've been putting it back. We're pulling material out. Last month, I was able to pick up 1 ton. I got 2,000 pounds. Now, I haven't seen it, but the guy who handled the deal for me, I've known him for a long time. He knows what I buy. He knows what it is. I saw pictures of the load. It looks really good. I haven't got it to the cutting shop yet. It's still in transit. So when I say I got a ton, everybody's like, oh, wow, problem solved. You got a ton. Okay, I just want to give everybody just a little FYI here. To cut this necklace, to cut this exact necklace from that ton, given that I have the sizes that I need to cut these size beads, right? And this isn't dyed, it's not enhanced, it's not treated. This is all just genuine natural color of the amethyst, natural amethyst of lapis. Here's the deal. I could maybe, with that ton, maybe if I got like just an incredible yield, I might get 800 necklaces. Whoa. 800 out of a ton. If I'm going to have some side cut, some residual. Sure. You lose 70% of the material just on your first cut. The reason I'm telling you that is this. I do have a nice stock of lapis, but it's rapidly diminishing. And so what I'm doing is this year, I just threw in the towel. I'm cutting as many necklace designs as I can with what I've got left. I've got 3 big warehouses, 3 big cutting shops. We're now in the process, just like we did with the rainbow calsilica, just like I could name 100 different materials I've done this with, where they all were cutting this material. I've now started condensing it all to 1 cutting shop, so I can see exactly what I have left. Everybody is taking all of my private stash, and we're trying to get it all in 1 warehouse, 1 room, and then we'll make the final designs. Now, next year, in 2021, you're not going to see big beaded necklaces, or really probably any beaded necklaces in lapis. You might see some accent beads. You might see some cabochon jewelry, but you're not going to see this. We just don't. The key thing is you can't make something if you don't have the rough material. Now, there is a ton of lapis out there, and I mean ton there's tonnage of lapis. I mean, I could take you to yards where literally there's probably 200,000 tons of lapis.
Not this quality.
There's not a single bit of it's this quality. It's material that I've rejected and other people have rejected over the last 20 years.
Wow. That's
the yard. It's all denim lapis or low-grade lapis, or it's just very, very low-grade lapis. And people are buying that, believe it or not. They're buying it, they're cutting the beads, and then what they're doing is they're dyeing them, they're enhancing them. We saw a lot of it in Tucson this year. And they're
quick update, Jay. I'm sorry to interrupt you, but we have fewer than 200. Every last one of these will go. I never want to rush anyone or interrupt you. I apologize for that, but we love listening, and sometimes it's like, wait a minute, I was listening to Jay's story, and Lynn didn't tell me it was almost gone. So I just wanted to put that out to you. Premium. When you say premium, Angie is wearing navy. And when you see lapis against navy, where it actually glows, that's when you know you have that premium AAA quality that you're talking about. Isn't that true, Jay?
Yeah, and here's the thing. This is the real deal, okay? It's the real color. And this is a color that everybody wants in lapis. And I'm fighting with, I'm telling you this right now. I'm even offering don't get me wrong. It's not that I'm cheap, but like for me to be able to give you the values that I give you, I have to negotiate hard, right? I can't pay crazy prices and then cut the material and give you the best deal. But I'm even offering stupid prices. I'm telling them, look, I'll even pay a stupid price. You know, even just so I have material to cut cabochons with. Yeah. Anything I can get in. And you can't buy it because it doesn't exist. And you know, I'm not seeing anything, to tell you the truth, on the market. I'm not saying maybe somebody knows something I don't know, and they have better connections than I do. But I'm not seeing it on the market, and I sure as heck didn't see it in Tucson this year.
Well, let me tell you, my friend, if they're not coming to you, it's few and far in between, that's for sure. This is just about gone. We will update you, but Jay, it's okay. We're staying in the lapis world here. Let's talk about this beautiful. You mentioned just to be able to get premium quality cabochons like we're showcasing in this gorgeous handcrafted sterling silver ring. We have 5 through 12. I would say and recommend go up one size because you have a nice, beautiful. It's a tapered shank, but a little bit wider. Feels like it's custom made for your hand. Okay, you wanna talk about silly again? Check this out, $69.95. Handcrafted, sterling silver, 5 through 12, less than $20 to get it home. That's another, I mean, just like the necklace, I'm gonna put the necklace down because I have a feeling that's on its way completely out the door. Yeah, Jay, this is like the lapis bonanza, and I said this yesterday. We had a quick little preview of the big event today. This is it in my couple of hours with you this afternoon of, you know, any kind of full presentation in lapis. Just to give you an idea, back 25 years ago when we first started working, our core was turquoise, lapis, and colors of opal. And look what's happening now. It's so crazy to see, like you said, rainbow calcite, all these stones, a lot of them that you can't even get anymore. Not saying you can't get the lapis, but again, most important, of the premium quality.
Well, you know, and here again, I will tell you right now, in fact, we're in the process of, my wife and I, and it's been a 7-year project. We're building our retirement home, our dream home. Right, and my wife, being my wife, has done our master bathroom in lapis. Okay, and so I wish I will eventually give you a virtual tour, right? And you'll see what the difference in grade is. Okay, that is the kind of the lapis that's out there right now would be the lapis that you would see that's in tile, right? It's tile grade, it's flooring grade, it's countertop grade, right? This is all jewelry grade, right? Mm-hmm. This is what when you're showing this ring right here. Do you realize that this is the cream of the cream for lapis? This is the kind of material that they put in gold. That you'll see if you went to other countries and you went to different galleries, especially a lot of the places that I traveled where they have like high-end designer jewelry, you would see this grade of lapis, but you'd see it in 18 karat gold. You'd see it in 20 karat gold, right?
Very true.
This
so true.
Top grade.
Okay.
If you look at this, look at the color of it.
I know.
It's so crisp.
They're gonna scoot us on, Jay, because this is just about gone as well. 686-628. Congratulations, and yes, that lapis necklace is 100% spoken for. Big congratulations for you there. We are shopping Jay King, and I always recommend, because we get so busy with Jay King, as you're watching us, shop Jay King on hsn.com. Just so you know, type in Jay King in the search engine and take advantage today. Is treat yourself to beautiful jewelry, everything for flex payments. 5 with the HSN charge card, and we're not gonna stop, you know, surprising you. Speaking of, Lone Mountain Turquoise Beaded Necklace, very, very limited. It's a 2-minute special, $30 off. Jay, I'm just gonna throw it right to you. There's lots of different turquoise we talk about. Tell us about Lone Mountain Turquoise.
Okay, it's funny that, because actually one of my affiliates, one of my partners sent me an article on this on Lone Mountain. And okay, here's the deal with this. I can only tell you where I get it, right? And where the story that when we bought this material. We bought this from a private collection from one of the families of the original members that actually own the mine, right? And this is in Nevada. This material is old material, okay? This was probably mined in the late 70s, maybe early 80s is when it was actually mined. And it was, all the material that they had we did a deal. It sat for, at least 3, maybe 5 years. It sat in the warehouse. It was marked Lone Mountain. It's not like I could get any more of this. Now, I guess this mine is still operational. They're getting a lot of the high blue material out now, but like in any given year, they get a ton. Now, I know that sounds like a lot. I just went over that with you. Like this, if a ton of this turquoise rough, I could cut maybe, if I got a really good yield, I could maybe cut like 800 of those necklaces with 1 ton. So it's not like it's really truly operational where, like where you can really get it. So this though is an antique turquoise. It was mined a long, long time ago. And this is something, if you want to collect Lone Mountain, this would be something. Actually, I kept a specimen of this that's in my, that I've got in my specimen case.
And that's when Jay says that, it's something very special. 576-018. We'll let you know when that is completely sold out. Okay, so many of you are asking about the turquoise necklace that I am wearing. So as I promised you, it's a big day of jewelry and we have a lot of beautiful special surprises. This is called Turquoise Hill. We have the necklace, and then we have matching earrings. What I want you to draw your attention to, obviously, is this immediately, it's the turquoise color. But look at the way this is all hand manipulated, like crocheting in a square. It's like a box design.
Yeah, and then faceted.
And then faceted, yeah. Oh, wait, most importantly. So I can't wait to share with everyone. Coming up at a special event price, the necklace as well as the matching earrings. So today we're bringing to you, of course, Jay King, and what our collectors look for and wait for are our brand new designs. So that brings us to our sterling silver orange coral, gorgeous necklace and pendant, the matching earring, and you may have noticed I slipped on the orange coral gorgeous ring that you see on Angie right now. We have 5 through 12 in the ring at $79.98. I will tell you, I have fewer than 100. Remember, if you're wondering like, wow, there's not many of these. Every piece that you're looking at not only is a unique, rare mine find, every piece is 100% handcrafted. And the color, it's a beautiful combination, that orange coral back with this high blue of the turquoise. So new, new, new. Tell us a little bit about this, Jay, and a nice long length. By the way, as you look real quickly on the necklace, that's wearing it a little bit longer because there's a 2 3/4 inch extender. So it's 18 inches with a 2 3/4 inch extender in the back. But it's not just the necklace, you're getting this fabulous orange coral pendant. That also looks like it could be from the gallery or boutique collection.
Well, these are made for the gallery collection. They're made, these are all limited editions, okay? We don't make a lot of them. When I do these, I try to do an ensemble, I try to do a set. This all goes back to my roots. It all, for people who haven't shopped with us or really don't know much about it, we're an extremely niche business. When I say niche, I mean we are a niche. We're unusual in the fact that we work only from the raw materials. We do all the lapidary work ourselves. We do all the silver work. It's all done by silversmiths, which is almost unheard of in today's jewelry manufacturing. Most designs are just cast. You don't need silversmiths if you cast. But these are all created one at a time, just like I started out 44 years ago. We're have a smith. Even the sterling silver is custom made. Actually the sterling silver sheet material that we make this design out, this is all sheet material that's actually custom made to our specifications, just so our silversmiths can actually manufacture the design. All these designs are exclusive just to the show. We don't sell this to anybody else. You can't find it anywhere else. There won't be any other place that this will be available. This is part of the gallery edition. The gallery edition is the more like the high-end, the things that you would find in a high-end fashion boutique. It's things that you would find in a gallery type setting. And this was designed, I didn't design this. This was one of our other designers on the team. We all started off though doing the same thing. I started off designing and selling at trade shows and selling to people who owned high-end boutiques, galleries, bridge jewelry stores where they did high-end gold. They needed something to bridge the gap on, on designs and pricing. I've always specialized in things like this. Over the years, we've gotten a little bit more, I started off more Southwestern traditional, and we've moved over the years into more of a contemporary look. As far as history, okay, I'm not, just so you know, I won't take the credit. I've combined turquoise and coral in, I can't tell you, literally thousands of designs in my lifetime. Here's the deal. I'm not the one who actually came up with this. There's whole cultures that around the world, Tibet, go to Tibet, and you'll see traditional designs, jewelry designs, where they had coral and they had turquoise, and they've combined them together. Native American designs, they're coral and turquoise. It's a traditional Native American. There's a lot of, believe it or not, island cultures where they have turquoise.
We just may have lost your feed there for a second, but we'll work on getting you back there. It's always, it's so funny, this whole, new world of Skyping and so forth. It's always when it seems like we're in the best, most juicy part of the story that we lose the feed. But we got you back, Jay. I think we have you back.
Okay, well.
Oh, we do. Okay.
I thought you were just totally fed up with me. You're tired of seeing me.
Goodbye,
so
Jay.
You said,
Never.
Cut that man off. Cut him off.
Would Liddy Bavini, would I ever do that to you?
I know what that means.
No, never ever.
Isn't it wonderful in today's live world?
Yeah.
I mean,
Listen, we got to go with the flow. That's all there is to it. So you were just talking about, the culture and how you have transitioned, originally from more of a Southwestern look, and then you were talking about more modern designs, more gallery and boutique. But the difference is that I want to say, Jay, there's not 10 middlemen in between those designs and then reaching those high-end galleries. You are direct with us at HSN. That's the only way we can do these values, correct?
Right. One of the things, I'm just being honest with you, as far as like when I have a lot of friends and I make friends all the time and I meet so many people. And that's really one of the wonderful things about doing what I do for a living is I meet people all over the world and we become friends. What's really, truly amazing, okay, like even this piece, every time I see a design, it's not just the design for me, it's the story. And I can't tell you all the stories. A lot of the stories are so funny, right? I mean, they're hilarious. Number one, I don't have the time. They would cut me off. And number two, there's a lot of them I probably can't tell. maybe later on, we'll all go have a cup of coffee and I'll share. But there are so many things that are so funny. I mean, sometimes at the time it wasn't so funny, but now after you survived it, then it's funny.
No kidding. I get to know a lot of behind the scenes stories, and believe me, they're funny. You may have to write a book sometime. They're wrapping us up on this, Jay, because it's almost gone. So sorry about that, but happy for everybody who has been.
I'm getting cut off. I'm starting to get a complex here. I'm getting sensitive, man.
Well, I know, but we want to show everybody as much as we possibly can and hear these fabulous stories. So in fact, speaking of fabulous stories, let's talk a little bit about the beautiful dark green. Even the name sounds special and exotic, a Stillwater stone. This is first time ever offering the pendant and necklace at the special sale price of $199.95. And this is a great example. I mean, at the time of appraisal, this was $410. Fewer than 200. Jay, right to you. I want you to explain to everybody what exactly dark green Stillwater stone is.
Well, and here again, this is what I do for a living. I mean, this is what we're known for. This is what we've become known for and very popular, and why we've had 25 wonderful years. I mean, if you think about this, 25, when I started doing this, my children were in grade school. Okay, when I started going, my children now have my grandchildren. And not only my grandchildren are getting much older and older. I mean, it's not like I got little baby grandchildren, right? So, if you look at that we've been doing, and this is one of the things, and this is a great story. still water, okay? Now, number one, I gotta tell you that studio lighting is not doing that a favor, okay? This is almost like a dark emerald green. Here it looks, from my end, it almost looks like it's black. It's not. When you get this home, trust me, when you pull it out, it's a beautiful, beautiful, dark, dark emerald green, just a lovely color. And this is an example. Where are you gonna see something like this? You're not. You know, these are the materials. We have so many people that we buy from that are rock hounds, okay, that go out and, you know, like maybe you go out and you golf on the weekend, or you go out on your boat, or you dive, or you do, you know, do whatever that you find is a hobby that's fun. A lot of the people that I know, believe it or not, they go out on their time off, their free time, and they go rock hounding. They go find things, and that's how I found this. I found this in Tucson from a person who now has become a friend. They go out and this isn't a Stillwater stone mine, okay? I mean, they literally go get this. They mine it by hand. They actually brought this down on four-wheelers. It came to us in 55-gallon drums. I did this one design. I used up all the material. But then this is one of our designers that just does a fabulous job. I mean, this is just an amazing, amazing look. And they put it on sale.
I know. A huge sale, almost $100 off.
Where would you go find something like this? No. Look at it on Ange too. This is something when you walk in, people they're gonna come up, they're gonna see it. You know, it's something, it's a talking point. It's something, and you can see there, that's showing it a little bit better against the beige, where you can see how green, it's like a vivid emerald green. Yeah. It's making it look darker, but it's a beautiful, beautiful, vivid green. And here again, this is a one and done. Yeah. This is what Mind Finds is all about.
I'm not cutting you off, my friend, but we are just about out of quantity again.
Now I think about it, don't I?
No, never ever. But it is time to talk about the beautiful Turquoise Hill necklace. So many wonderful special qualities, like you said, to this necklace. First, the color, to me. I mean, this is just, wow. It's, I say, lit within. And not only is it that amazing blue, but you said it, Jay, it is all faceted, which you never see. Here's the other thing. I mean, this is all hand done. I hope that's coming across on the television. If you could imagine a box, a little tiny box, you know, four-sided, that is exactly how this is created and woven in the necklace. First time at this special opportunity buy at $209.98. First time with 4 flex payments. And then the gorgeous little just simple drop earrings that are a perfect balance to the necklace. Those are $79.98. Again, Jay, I want you to tell us about Turquoise Hill, but I have to be 100% up, you know, straight with everyone. We don't have many of these, simply because of, obviously, just the technique and hand making. Even the earrings have that beautiful faceting and that four-sided woven look to it. They're just over 2 inches in length. The necklace is 18¼ inches with a 2 3/4 inch extender. Turquoise Hill. So tell us about this special opportunity buy. This is another one. I wish we had 400 pieces in each, but no, it would be impossible. Am I right in saying that, Jay?
There's no chance, absolutely, of that ever happening. I just want everybody to think about this, okay? We're the manufacturers of this. If I did this, if you wanted to see this design, and I personally was doing this and cutting it, it would take me probably around 5 years to get the one that Ange is wearing, okay? And I don't know if I could do it that well, right? Here's how remarkable this is. Please don't look at this and think, oh, yeah, just a woven turquoise necklace. It is not. This is a piece of wearable art. I will tell you this, when you put this on, I guarantee you order this, feel this when you put this on. You will not believe how they did this and they wove it. Number one, look at the turquoise. This is Turquoise Hills. This comes out of Mongolia. It's from a deposit. I've got high blue, medium blue, teal, like a tealy blue, and I got like a tealy green. We mixed it all together. I did that for a reason, right? I wanted to mix the colors. It gives it more character, really brings it to life. Then these are 4mm, 5mm beads, mainly 4mm. They're all hand cut. They're all hand faceted. When they facet these, they literally take a pair of tweezers, hold the bead, they facet one side, turn it over, facet the other side. This isn't done on a machine. This is done on a literally, they hand facet them. Okay, that's just making the beads. That's just to make the turquoise beads. And here again, this is natural Turquoise Hill. It's the real deal. It's real turquoise. It's hard enough that it'll even take a facet. Most turquoises won't. They're too soft to facet. Then they take, this isn't thread. This is like a metal mesh material. It's like thread, but it's metal. It's actually a metal. They take it and they crochet that.
Wow.
If you can see how they crochet those beads together, do you feel that? Now, here's, Lynn, I gotta love you. I gotta tell you, you should think about doing this for a living, okay? All right, seriously, this could be a new calling for you,
yes.
Lynn, truly.
I'll think about it.
Can you see how she just wrapped that around her finger? Okay, think about that. Okay, and that's what I'm saying. You put this on, it feels like silk. When you get this, when you put it on, it will blow your mind how flexible it is. And that's all because they weave it. But it's woven with like steel thread is the best way that I can describe this.
Adding to the strength of it then too, Jay.
Yeah, even for them to make this, now I'm not talking about the initial where they, even the beads, I want to tell you, even on the price of the beads, I mean, literally, if I charge full price on this, what it costs, this necklace would be literally probably around $1,000. No kidding. And you're saying, well, how can they sell it for this price? This is why. When our cutters don't have anything to do, we have these project boxes, and this is called busy work, right? Where they take it, so they facet them, right? It's something to do. This could have been in process for 5-6 years, where they were in the busy work boxes when we get the materials, and then they weave them. Somebody who's a really good weaver can maybe weave 2 of these in a day. A lot of people, it takes them a whole day just to weave one to actually do it.
I bet.
It truly is. It's amazing art form.
Well, I remember when we originally featured this and instantly became a customer pick, I'd never seen anything quite like that in a dimension, 4-dimensional, and that was the only thing I could think of is if somebody was hand crocheting something, an Afghan.
They actually crochet it though.
Yeah.
It's so weird you picked up on that. They literally, like crochet it, but it's like on a steel thread. Wow. It's not thread. I mean, it's actually because it's like a metal thread. I don't know how to describe it. And it's made just
real quick. Necklace, how many of those remaining, Rob, my producer? 50 remaining. Earrings, little over that, but not many. 4 flex payments, 087137, a first-time special event price. Okay, we are gonna scoot right along. Here is another one of those little special treats that don't come along very often. Customer pick at $139.50, and a very unique, rare combination of orange coral in these wonderful, look at the size of these individual beads, and then attached to a double strand of genuine black spinel faceted beads, coming in at 18¼ inches in length, again with the 2 3/4 inch extender, but here's where it gets exciting. First time ever, definitely first come, first serve on this one at $89.98. And I know, Jay, we often talk about if we have ever, have the opportunity to go to any of the unique gemstone shows like Tucson, for instance. I mean, you'd be hard pressed to be able to just buy a couple of these individual size millimeter orange coral beads for $89.98. And look at how smart that combination is. Oh, that is so sharp in that orange and black. I know you get excited about these special treats, and you know what, Jay? It really is. We'll never repeat this again. I mean, obviously, just for the.
If I did, I'd be bankrupt.
You'd be. Just for the black spinel, let alone the rarity here of being able to obtain a genuine orange coral. So,
okay,
before it sells out, tell us a little bit.
So some of the best testimonials I get are people that actually are beaders or who actually do this, and they do designs. In fact, they do designs like this. You know, I see a lot of people that are so talented, and you know, they have incredible. I'll see a lot of times, you know, I'll see people that do designs, and I'll go up to them and I say, "Oh my gosh, that's beautiful. Where'd you get it?" And they say, "Oh, I did this." And there are so many people that are beaders that are very talented. I tell you some of the biggest feedback I get, and I really love it. Like especially when silversmiths call me, or when other lapidarists, they'll you know, they'll meet me and they'll go, "How in the heck can you go on TV and how can you sell that for that price?" Because they know the reality of actually they're the ones, they're lapidarists, they're cutting things from stones. You know, people that are beaders, they know how much just the beads cost. I mean, just things, if they bought them, if even you could get them. Now, we do all of our own cutting. So all this that you're seeing here, even, let me tell you something on the spinel. Have you ever seen spinel that big, right? So even that is the big material. Usually spinel is very, very small, and you know, like less than 3 millimeters. The spinel crystals are not very big at all. It's very, very hard to get big pieces, but it looks beautifully faceted. But every one of those beads, think about this. Think about the labor. Think about the time and effort that went into making this design. Where they take, those are the spinel is hand faceted. That's not machine faceted. Those are all hand done. The orange coral, I just love the overall look of this. I laid this out. This was one of my lame drawings, right?
I wouldn't call it lame. I'd say it's pretty fantastic.
Okay, well, I find it very juvenile, but I'm a drawer. I've always drawn, you know, my entire life. I like to draw, but one of these days I'm going to bring my book on, and I'll show you. And I have stacks of them. I literally have stacks of things that I've drawn over the years. But this was actually kind of a doodle drawing that I put together. And then the thing is trying to figure out what you're going to put together. I think these two materials, they just go together so well, so beautiful. And what's really lovely about this is how it hangs around the neck, how it accents your neck, but also it still comes with that 2 3/4 extender change. So that gives you the ability to take it up a little bit, to bring it down a little bit. But here again, you know, now I worked really hard to bring this in at $139.50. Okay, I work really hard to give everybody the biggest bang for their buck. That's you know, not only the design, not only the materials, but I want you to get the best deal in the world. And then they come and they do this. I don't want you to think that I could actually produce this and actually be able to bring it here and be able to sell it for that price and still stay in business. Okay,
it's striking.
This is a crazy deal. It really is.
Well, you're still in business because no wonder this is just about gone. I don't even think it's going to make the full clock here, and certainly for good reason. I mean, these are, again, those special opportunities that we very rarely see. Just a combination of orange and black like that. I love the fact that you have that matte color of the orange and the sparkle of the spinel like diamonds. I just wish, again, it's like a broken record, we had another 500. But let's move on to another special treat that we just previewed at the top of the hour. And okay, Jay, I said this, green amber. Let's just stop right there, let alone a green amber and a custom beautiful pendant like we're showcasing of that size, matched back with the green calcite. And let's not stop there, because it's our big treat yourself to jewelry day. Check out this special event price of $124.98 for the necklace, and then the matching drop earrings, first time at a special sale price at $46.98. In total, very, very limited. Another special treat for FlexPays. You know what, we're gonna talk about this, but I know it's gonna be gone in a matter of moments. Quick, shout outs, everybody on Facebook. So many huge followers. Thank you, Mitzi, and always fun to hear from Martha. And we have, who is it? Oh, hang on, let me put my oh, Lynn. Oh, stop it, Jay. Hang on. You stop it. Connie, thank you, and Chris, and Roger. I mean, it goes on and on and on and on, and we love hearing from you. They love your designs. They are truly one of a kind. Jay, green amber, let's touch on that for a minute, because, you know, we hear of amber, and to me, it's just kind of a mystery, because it's, what, we say millions of years old, but let's talk about why we don't see green. Well, we don't see a lot of amber in general, just the butterscotch, but not green.
Okay, here's the thing. Okay, amber, you don't find it everywhere in the world. In fact, you find it in very, very few locations. This is 30 to 50 million years old. This is green amber, okay? This comes out of Colombia. And if you've ever been to Colombia and you've ever tried to do business and get shipments out of Colombia, it's a whole nother story, okay? You know, it's an adventure, let's put it that way. Get this from a source, green amber. Usually this material is through the roof. We're able to get it. We're combining it with this green calcite. This is a brand new mine find. And funny enough, this comes out of Afghanistan. And this is one of my old lapis traders, because he can't get lapis anymore, right? And I told him, I said, look, you know, because he still wants to do business, but he can't get the lapis. So this is what he's doing now. He's going to these and doing what he was doing with the lapis, but he's finding all these unique materials for me. I got some big surprises for you coming next year, right? Out of Afghanistan. But this is a brand new material out of Afghanistan, that green calcite. Isn't that to die for? This is great. Look, when you had it against the beige, you could really see the green. But I got to tell you, this material, this green amber, if you think butterscotch amber is rare, butterscotch amber is like prevalent. And if you can, over green amber. This is so rare. It's almost impossible to get. They use a lot of it. It's really famous. If you go to Germany and go to like a lot of the high-end German retail stores, you'll always see this with gold, and check out the prices. When you go to Tucson, there might be one or two booths that of all the Tucson gems, which is the largest gem and jewelry show in the world, and you might find this in one or two booths where people have some green amber. Check out the prices. And this is a wholesale show, and you'll see how valuable this material is.
And what a special treat. Okay, with FlexPay, and I just want to break this down, we're looking at $31.25 will be what your next statement will be billed. But again, this is not, FlexPay is not layaway. We ship these directly to you. We ship within 48 hours, and you typically will receive your beautiful jewelry pieces within 5 to 7 working days, or less than that, and sometimes. Every piece always comes with your 30-day money-back guarantee, no questions asked. It couldn't be made any easier. I hope that everyone can stay with us, because we have another jam-packed hour with Jay King featuring Larimar. We have more turquoise, a showstopper, and some other big surprises still to come. Stay tuned.
With our HSN app. Get $10 off your first in-app purchase with code WELCOME10. Opt in to push notifications for early access to exclusive app-only deals. Available on Apple and Android devices. Worry about one less thing with our Protection Plus plans at HSN. Electronics, fitness equipment, even jewelry can be covered. Shop smart and protect your purchase. It's easy to add when you're checking out. Search Protection Plus at hsn.com for more details.
August is HSN's anniversary month, and we have plenty of milestones to celebrate.
I love you. Yay!
We'll be recognizing some of your favorite brands, including Chef Wolfgang Puck, Professor Amos, and Smashbox Cosmetics. Plus, Jay King has a few surprises.
This is my absolute favorite event.
The Beekman Boys bring their friends, and we'll relive fun moments celebrating Suzanne Runyon's 15th anniversary.
You're going to be a part of it.
Tune in all throughout August to celebrate HSN's anniversary month on HSN and at hsn.com. The appraised values you see at HSN are set by independent, professionally certified appraisers. They determine, as closely as possible, the approximate retail cost of replacing or recreating the item, not the possible sell or purchase price. Because subjective estimates and judgments are involved, appraisals may vary by as much as 25%. Call your customer service rep for more information.